From you. Good morning.
Morning. Good morning, Nigerians, and welcome to Kakaaki Social, Tuesday morning edition. I am Amaechi. Of course, you know on this segment of the show, we spotlight the issues that shape conversations in the Nigerian social media. So let's take a look at what's trending this morning. Yesterday, President Muhammadu Buhari inaugurated his presidential re-election campaign council, and some would say strangely, the national leader of the APC, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was handed the role of leading that campaign. As was said in certain media reports, the president says he wants to be able to focus on the business of governance, and that's why he's handing over the presidential campaign squarely and fully to Bola Tinubu. But Nigerians are reacting as usual. Let's take a look at how that issue generated some talk in the social media. The cable filing report said, Tinubu will be fully in charge of my campaign, says Buhari. Okay, let's take a look at excerpts from that report. President Muhammadu Buhari says Bola Tinubu, national leader of the All Progressives Congress APC, will be in charge of his re-election campaign. Buhari said this on Monday while launching the APC Presidential Campaign Council at the Abuja International Conference Center. The president said he will actively participate in the campaign, but will also focus on the business of governance during the period. Okay, so a lot of people actually expected Rotimi Amaechi, the DG of the campaign, to actually lead that process. But let's take a look at how Nigerians are reacting. Thank God Kachuku, tweeting at KC Nigeria, said, breaking, Buhari hands over campaign to Tinubu. A man who cannot go through the rigors of campaign is not fit to lead a country. This shows that the man's health is in a critical state. Nigeria cannot be delivered to a man who cannot even oversee political campaign. Never again. From KC Nigeria, we saw that tweet. Nigeria Best tweeting said, at the end of the day, Tinubu wants Buhari to win so he can succeed him in 2023. The question for ordinary Nigerians is, are they willing to suffer for 4 more years so that Tinubu can achieve his political dreams? We know what Tinubu gains, but what do we gain? Gege Nigeria Best tweeting. Adamu Garba tweeting said, I congratulate Commander General of the Progressives, Asiwaju Tinubu, for once again leading our great party, APC, to the battlefield of victory for the 2019 election. For decades, Tinubu has been an experienced sailor, professional pilot, and a strategic driver of victory. Adamu Garba was tweeting yesterday from Femi DNL. In 2015, he handed over campaign to Tinubu. After he won, man took everything back and relegated Tinubu to the back. Fast forward to 2019, he's again handing over campaign to Tinubu. Guess who's the mumu here? You don't need to answer. From Femi DNL tweeting yesterday. Ex-influencer tweeting said, Tinubu, the master planner, takes over Buhari's campaign activities. Rotimi Amaechi to now take orders from him. APC may not field any gubernatorial candidate in Rivers State, ending the battle between Tony Cole and Magnus Abbey. Finally, Deji and Dino in custody. Hashtag 2019 elections. From Old Two Sexes, tweeting said, is it Tinubu that will be debating on his behalf too? I am asking for a good seller at Onisha. Okay, it's the season of political tapes, and Twitter user Jackson Ude tweeting at Jackson PBN tweeted yesterday and said, a tape with Tinubu raining curses on Buhari is said to be on his way to the streets. Grab your popcorn, folks. I can't wait. Okay, we don't know if that is true, but Jackson Ude is telling us that there is a Tinubu tape also that is in the works that might be coming out soon. We'll be watching. We'll be waiting and watching. Okay, we move on from that issue now to the PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar is calling on Nigerians to collect their PVC. Tweeted, and he actually shot a video. Let's take a look at that video. First, he said, for a better Nigeria with visionary leadership that will see our economy and institutions working again, we must all take collective action. And this will be done only through our choices. I urge you to go out and collect your permanent voters card PVCs. Hashtag Let's Get Nigeria Working Again. From his official Twitter handle, let's take a look at this video and how Nigerians reacted.
My fellow Nigerians, I read a report recently that over 7 million people who have registered for their PVCs have yet to collect them. I understand that this can be a difficult process, but if you are one of them, I urge you to collect your PVC, as it is critical for each of us to have our say in the future of our country. God bless Nigeria.
Okay, Atiku shared that video on his official Twitter handle, but Nigerians are reacting to that. Sani Iliasu Sani Aliyu Sani 4, okay, tweeting said, honestly, Atiku has my vote. Can't just keep suffering and smiling any longer. We have tried Baba, let's also try Atiku. Hashtag my PVC for Atiku. Let's take a look at more reactions. M. Ghana 50 tweeting said, this man looks so presidential. I just love this man. With you in power, I believe Nigeria can rise again. And then we saw another Twitter user tweeting at Steve DC Kapowski. Said, are you sure that the PVC will work? Some states already have their governorship results announced. And like you know, the rigging strategy is in place. We pray you can block their plans. Steve D. Kapowski tweeting, Michael Shokoya said, just go to America for 2 days and come back. Then I would campaign and vote for you. Okay, I think that was a hot shot there. Okay, let's go on and take a look at more issues that were trending yesterday. Of course, it was the PDP presidential campaign took its train to Lokoja, Kogi State. Tweeting from their official handle, they said, hashtag the Atiku plan PDP Kogi rally. Coming live from Lokoja Confluence Stadium, Kogi State, venue of the PDP presidential campaign rally. Let's take a look at this short video, which was embedded in this tweet from the official handle of the PDP. Let's take a look. Okay, that was from the PDP Kogi rally yesterday in Lokoja. Atiku tweeting said, I feel at home in Kogi State. Ajakuta, also the 2 power stations in Kogi and the stadium are legacies of the PDP. Creation of jobs is the priority of the PDP. The abandoned projects of the APC will be completed. Hashtag PDP Kogi rally. That was from Atiku tweeting. Let's take a look at reactions from other Nigerians yesterday. Malik 1313 tweeting said, Your Excellency, please listen to me carefully. I am from Kogi State and I know the politics of Kogi State. Don't listen to Reno or doing. Most of these few people in the stadium will not vote for you. A lot of people heard you have a lot of money to share. Malik 1313 tweeting yesterday in response to Atiku's tweet. Let's take a look at more reactions from Nigerians to the PDP Kogi rally. Mr. Stanley Wabia tweeting said, ladies and gentlemen, Kogi State is now articulated, while APC and Buhari supporters are still using 4 fingers to scratch their empty heads. GNWA. Okay, let's go on and take a look at Mr. ID tweeting said, Dear Kogi State, why did you reject the PDP campaign rally? There are 21 LGAs in Kogi. Couldn't PDP in each one send a meager 500 people? Why didn't you turn up in large numbers to say farewell to Atiku as he runs his last presidential campaign? Okay, from Mr. AD tweeting yesterday, we saw that tweet. The Amaechi tapes is still trending. Of course, it broke the internet a couple of days ago, and the presidency is now attempting a pushback to that, the outcome of that tape that was trending in the social media. Tolu Ogunlesi, new media aide to President Muhammadu Buhari, tweeted actually 2 days ago. He was reacting to Reno Omokri's release of the bombshell tapes that has got everybody talking in the social media. This is what Tolu tweeted. He said, you haven't heard the last of the Amaechi tapes. We are dealing with principalities and powers who will go to any lengths to fight dirty. One of the fraudulently edited clips, he attached the YouTube link to the video, the audio that was trending, and then he said the original clip below, see how they edited out the corruption context. What Tolu Ogunlesi is saying is that there is actually an original video of what Rotimi Amaechi's tape actually, of what Rotimi Amaechi said, but the context has been manipulated and altered with. So he said something full, it was cut out, and something else was brought from another material, added to it to make it appear like he was speaking from one particular event. That is what Tolu Ogunlesi is saying. Let's take a look at the audio, the original audio of one of the clips that is trending that Tolu Ogunlesi shared with us. Let's take a look.
I say corruption has become our culture, our way of life. Nothing can change it. Just 3 years of Buhari, everybody's dying, crying. Pressmen are crying, farmers are crying, workers are crying, politicians are crying, students are crying. 3 years old. These are not things you publish.
Okay, so that, according to Tolu Ogunlesi, was the original clip of what Amaechi said. He was having a banter with some friends who are journalists and said that corruption can never really change in Nigeria. And then he said that, of course, just 3 years after Buhari came into power, people are complaining already that he's fighting too much of corruption and all that. So that was what Amaechi was saying, according to the audio we just listened to. And if you really listen to it, the context seems accurate, seems more relatable to what was said. But this was the version that came out that was trending. This was released by Premium Times. Let's take a look at this one.
If you publish it, then you will never sit with me any day. 3 years of Buhari. Everybody's dying, crying. Pressmen are crying, farmers are crying, workers are crying, politicians are crying, students are crying. 3 years old. The rate of poverty is very high. People are hungry. Nigeria will never change.
Okay, so Nigerians, you make your decision and tell us and let's know which you think is the accurate one. Tolu Ogunlesi also tweeted and said, all over the clips are subtle alterations like this, intended to change context. Cut out a few clarifying words here, join two unrelated bits very cleanly and professionally to alter the meaning and context. It's actually very depressing that anyone will go to these devious lengths. And he continued in another set of tweets. He said, I keep telling you guys, this Renault mockery you people are playing with is a criminal genius. Dude is immortalized in the Financial Times for this same kind of fraudulent, malicious behavior. The target at the time was suspended CBN Governor Lamido Sanusi, March 2014. He shared the link to that report by the Financial Times on Renault mockery. And he continued to say, I'm actually convinced that some of the insertions made into the Amaechi tapes consist of phrases taken from completely different Amaechi contexts and settings, different place, different time. I don't have the time or resources to be analyzing these clips extensively, but I'm convinced. Tolu Ogunlesi tweeting there. But Renault mockery fired back a shot at him, saying, I know why Tolu Ogunlesi is frustrated. Tolu worked for Atiku as media strategist. Unknown to Atiku, Tolu was El-Rufai's man. He betrayed Atiku for Buhari in 2015. This is Tolu with Atiku's speechwriter and I in 2013. Retweet if you want me to release part 3 of Amaechi tapes. For that's the picture he attached there. That's Renault mockery, that's Tolu Ogunlesi, and that's Atiku's speechwriter. Okay, seems that these guys know themselves more than we do, so stay out of their business. We go on to Instagram now where this was trending. 3 kids miraculously escaped death as a gate crashes on them today at their home in Mbora, Abuja. Let's take a look at this video and some of the comments that followed. Apparently, this was captured by CCTV footage. Well, let's take a look at reactions. Bella Martins, posting on Instablog Nigeria yesterday, said, she's supposed to be checking if they got hurt, not scream at them. From Beth and Noah, when you advise them against such gates, they will tell you it's modern and you are not following the trend. Rollers do fail. And from Beth Noah, we saw more comments also yesterday from Chomi Clothing Co. God be praised for this. Indeed, mother is supreme. Just look at the way she lifted the gate. God bless all mothers. Amen. And E for Emmanuel, posting said, thank God for their lives. They should be taken to the hospital for thorough examination to avoid internal bleeding. Okay, we move on from this now to another issue that was also trending. Man gives Lagos police officers a run for their money. This is actually a very funny and also not so funny. Let's take a look at this video of a man who maneuvered his way out of police chase. Let's take a look.
Continue straight through the roundabout onto Lagos Eniosa.
Nice. Where is it traffic? Man, you got away. You got away. Nice. That's it.
Okay, the things you see in Lagos. Kama Snesix posting said, "This is how we drive my enemies crazy this year." I am one me posting said, "How difficult is it to just take his number plate? See how they are putting other motorists' life in danger." Mr. Santme posting said, "If you are not guilty of anything, why don't you stop and allow them to do their job?" And hey guys, Nigerians, stop stressing our policemen. When they get you now and they deal with you, you start shouting, "NSAS, reform police." Okay, but I think this is actually where that guy got his skills from. Tunde Ednos shared this video with us on his Instagram page. Let's take a look at this video.
Maybe looking at a pit maneuver, and there it is, a pit maneuver, a successful one at that, and okay, he's going to make his way, out of it. Okay, he drives out of it, he was do exactly that, a second pit, there it is, and so hopefully that disabled the vehicle. No, it didn't. He's going to try and accelerate out of it, he's going to hit the curb there, and once again, second pit maneuver, third pit maneuver, here we go guys, here we go. That may have stopped him. Okay, third pit maneuver may have been successful. It looks like that might have stopped him. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow, look at that. It kind of gives you an indication. Wow, there we go, the fourth pit maneuver, and there we go. Perhaps this one will, oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, he's going to drive out of this one too. Okay, just to give you an indication of how desperate this guy is. He does not want to be captured.
Okay, we used to hear that Nigerians are the ones who like to break rules and break laws, but that's a footage from the United States of America. Okay, this is where we draw the curtain this morning on Kakaaki Social. Follow the conversation on all our social media platforms at Kakaaki Social on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Kakaaki Social. I am Ohimaya Maize. Handing over back now to Shola and Salamatu.
Okay, well, interesting video there, but like you said,